Good morning, my lovelies. Hi. This morning we're going to do a 3-card spread, and I'm going to start you out with an oracle card. This is Wisdom of the Oracle. It's quite a lovely deck. I just love it. It's so pretty. It's got all kinds of beautiful pictures. They're just lovely. So your oracle card for this morning is Flexible. Flexible is an interesting card. I really like it. It is it's from Wisdom of the Oracle. Like I said, it just means to stay rooted in who you are, what you're doing. Don't let other things stop you. Be willing to learn a better way, hence the flexibility. But if someone tries to teach you something and you've never heard it before, it doesn't mean you have to do what they say, but be flexible enough to listen. Just don't give up who you are. Likewise, in relationships, flexibility is a key. So if you're having a problem with relationships, just try to be flexible and listen to each other and see what you can figure out. So there's your oracle card. By the way, I do my shuffling beforehand in the interest of time. So let's get your cards. Earlier when I brought them out, this is what I saw. So we've got the Tower. And I'm gonna do 2 cards today. And so we've got the Tower and we've got the Ten of Swords. And don't freak out, the Ten of Swords is fine. It's not going to hurt anybody. It's just what's happening. We've got the Page of Wands. We've got the Knight of Swords. Again with the Five of Cups from yesterday. And we've got the Devil. And don't freak out about the Devil. The Devil's great. He's not going to hurt anybody. Okay, so the Tower indicates a change. This is your past, present, and future. I know it looks backwards, but that's because I'm laying them down backwards. So y'all can read them. The Tower is just a change. It's not anything that's going to hurt you. It's a crisis. But see, a crisis can be something that is just a big change in your life. It doesn't always have to be a bad crisis. It can be a crisis that has to do with like just having to make a big change. It's just, your delusions are gone. Your ideas of what is changing is gone, are different. And you just learn that sometimes change takes a little chaos. But everybody freaks out about it. It's not really that big a deal. It's just a change. And then you've got the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, everybody's scared of the Ten of Swords, but the Ten of Swords has to do with being at a low point and getting up. Down here, he's got his hand is made into a symbol having to do with blessings. And so what this card indicates is, yeah, you're going to have a breakdown. Yeah, you're going to be in the low part of your life. But the thing is, you can get up. And it's just, you pick yourself up, you're hitting rock bottom, but the worst is over. And this falls into your past. So what this indicates is you've had a really hard time in the past, but that it's coming to an end. The Tower with its big ending, and the Swords, it's just saying, hey, it was really crappy, but it's getting better. And then here comes the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is getting it together, being creative, getting news, chasing an adventure, just the whole thing, getting yourself together finally, and this is present. It doesn't mean you're already together. It just means that you're getting there. You're looking at, your enthusiasm is going. And then we've got the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is rushing through. This guy is on his way, and he's not afraid of what he's doing. He's not afraid to move forward. He's not afraid to do this stuff, but he rushes in. So, just make sure you take your time a little bit. We don't want everything. You don't want to rush this. This is something that you need to take your time with, but you have enthusiasm. So you've been here and you're seeing things get a little better, and that gives you some enthusiasm. People think that the devil is a bad thing. Because it's kind of scary. It says, we all think the devil is a bad thing, and it is. But what this does is indicates that somebody bad's coming in, and not necessarily like they're going to be able to hurt you. It just means that maybe somebody is seeing you do all this, and they just are, made uncomfortable by it. But it also indicates self-imposed restriction, that you hold yourself back. And I really think that's what's going on, because you're still going to have people that are going to go, oh my God, they're changing so much. But right here, this guy, this is the Five of Cups, and he is looking at his downfalls. He's looking at his failures, and not failures because you're a bad person. This is just something where you've tried something and it hasn't gone well, and you are more focused on that, which is easy to do. So turn around, focus on those 2 cups that are still there, because those 2 cups, if he turns around and pays attention to what's going on, he'll see the bridge and he'll see the castle. And so he'll be able to turn around and go, oh, things are better behind me. I've got to stop looking at this. So stop focusing on the things that have happened, that have been bad for you, and focus on what's getting better. You were having a really hard time, and now you're moving forward, and you've got great ideas. And now, and up here, you're looking at somebody that, some things that might cause you to have problems. But these problems are coming from people that can't stop you, because you're coming in here with this and you're moving forward. You've got great ideas and everything. So don't let this guy stop you. Don't let the unpleasant people that might come up and go, oh, you're being so ridiculous. You're not really going to do that, are you? So don't let them do that, and don't let them make you remember this. That's what's coming in my mind. You've been through a really hard time. Now you're trying to get better. And right here, you've got that person in your life that was giving you a hard time, and they're reminding you of this. So turn around and say, no, I don't want to remember this. I want to move forward. So that's what I've got for you today. Be flexible and move forward, and don't let anything or anybody stop you, even yourself. Sorry, it's backwards. So there's what I got for you. Y'all have a great, great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.